Hey, how's it going, Jessi?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Fantastic. Hey, we're super excited to meet with you. We've heard some good things about your guys' store here in the area. And yeah, I'm super pumped to meet with you. I've heard that you're an ice cream fan. Is that correct?
I love my ice cream. But then there's also ice creams I can't stand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Have you tried the Tillamook before?
No, and I think that's why I have you in here. I mean, I've heard about it. I might have had a taste here and there, but I've never had it in the store, so that's kind of like where I'm at right now.
Okay, that's exciting. Well, tell me what your position is in the store, how long you've been a part of it.
Yeah, so it's a family-run business. My dad created it. We've been having it here for 25 years, and just this year he decided to retire, and so I took over.
That's exciting.
So I got a lot of weight on my shoulders, and I'm really focused on allowing it to grow.
Okay. Are you wanting to make a lot of changes? Since, I mean, you're the new owner, is that kind of an idea for you?
No, I think as far as like culture or anything like that, everything's pretty set. I think I like where we're at. The only thing I'm not a fond of is our ice cream and maybe some of our kind of like our yogurt and butter kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why aren't you tell me if you're able to, what brands you guys are using right now?
Yeah, so for as far as our ice cream, we're using Blue Bunny and Western Family.
Okay.
And so they're kind of like, I feel in my mind, they're lower end. Yeah, we could sell them at a good price because they're cheap to buy, but at the same time, I feel we're losing out on a lot of potential clients and people buying from it.
Okay. And you personally don't like the taste?
No.
Why is that?
I'm more of a soft, richer kind of taste, and these things kind of just seem like they were just kind of like put together last moment kind of thing.
Okay.
And so like the quality is kind of there, but it's not high quality. Like you can have an old beater car, or you can have something that's more new, but it's not obviously super classy. That's like way expensive, but I want something that's gonna bring a good brand into our store.
Awesome.
And I think that's where Tillamook stands.
Absolutely. I love to hear that. And obviously I'm a little bit biased, but I would say that if you're looking for a rich, creamy flavor that tastes kind of like a nicer car feels, then Tillamook is definitely a good route for you.
Okay.
Well, help me understand a little bit as to what your vision is as far as the future goes.
So yeah, I haven't given it too much thought. So we currently have 2 stores, and that's where I definitely want to start. And I'm hoping one day to expand. But I think as far as my first steps, I really want to get into the ice cream changed. I did a little research on my end, and I found just through other stores and preferences and reviews that Tillamook and these other, better quality brands perform a lot better when it comes to sales and when it comes to personal preferences by customers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I would definitely agree with that. I think even as far as the grocery community has gone and what we've seen from our current customers is people are moving a little bit more towards quality these days. They want to have a brand they can trust, that they know that it's not thrown together last minute.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. So as far as a contract would look, how long are you guys looking to go for?
We're definitely thinking long term. I would definitely want to, get 20, 25 years or so in it. I think that would be a great option to find a really good brand and a really good product, or we could have it for a while. And then, obviously there's going to be innovation, there's going to be new things. And so that'll allow us to have a good long-term relationship and then be in contact for that.
Awesome. That's definitely something that we look forward to as well. Tillamook is also kind of a family-run brand, so
yeah,
we're similar to you guys in that we like that family feel where you're getting taken care of because it's the people that care.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Awesome. Is there any questions that you have for me?
I don't think so. I mean, I've done my research. I've kind of met with you, or not with you. So I've reached out to other couple of companies on the side, but it's more of if in case this didn't work, they're kind of like my side backups.
Okay.
But I'm definitely thinking I mean, if we can get samples, maybe do like a test run or something, I'd be happy to get our 2 stores stocked up with Tillamook.
Okay, awesome. So that's definitely something we can do. I'll tell you what we can do is send in samples for all the employees in your store within the next week, and then we'll go ahead and sit down and look at kind of what the future could hold.
Awesome. I definitely want to get some Rocky Road in there. So if you got some of that, and send an extra package or 2.
Is that your personal favorite?
Yeah.
Well, I think we can make some arrangements for that, Oscar. Great. Hey, it was great to meet with you. Sure appreciate your time today.
All right, and then we'll switch over. Perfect. Hey, how's it going, Jess?
Good. It's going great.
Hey, well, how's your day going so far?
That's been a good day. It's finally getting hot around here. That was surprising.
No kidding. Walking up here, there's a nasty little hill that just goes up, and it's always a climb. I feel like I'm just trekking up a mountain every time.
I live at the bottom of that hill too, so I can totally concur with that feeling.
Yeah, but it's always I see it, and it's just like, oh, here we go again. But it's good. Well, hey, what can we do for you? I know you guys were kind of mentioning something about you're running the South region here in California. How's that going for you?
It's going great. I think maybe because of the internet or maybe just because of the geographical area, but people are doing all kinds of home renovations, DIYs, and so people are definitely buying and definitely, especially during the summer, everybody wants to be working on some project. So It's been going super well.
Okay, cool. And then how are your reps doing? How are the vehicles? How's business?
Oscar, it's been going really well. In fact, I think our only issue is they've been putting so many miles on the car that we're just wearing our cars out.
Oh, really?
Just almost to pieces, really. So that's kind of been a struggle for us, and I feel like our turnover on those is a lot bigger than I would like it to be.
Okay. And is it that you guys do, like, I'm guessing, outbound sales, like where you guys go and visit the customers personally?
Yeah, there's some of that involved, and every rep is personally in charge of 10 different locations.
Okay.
So, I mean, depending on what area it is, those might be closer than others, but definitely a fair amount of driving.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, you said they're involved in 10 areas per rep, I'm like, that's quite a bit. How many reps do you have?
We have 82 reps right now.
Okay, so that's a big group there. And I can imagine all the miles and 10 per person.
Oh, it's insane for them, honestly.
Okay, so let me know, Jess, what is your biggest pet peeve right now with what's going on?
My biggest pet peeve is that, so whenever a rep gets signed on, they get a laptop, they get their area, they get a vehicle, and we've seen that the vehicles are wearing out so fast, faster than we can even really replace them. I mean, we didn't really budget. I mean, as far as we were calculating depreciation, and it was going to be 5 to 7 years, and we're looking at a year and a half, and then they're worn out.
Are now these brand new cars?
Brand new. So
wow.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's part of the reason why I'm meeting with you is to kind of get some insight here, because obviously that's a lot more than I want to be spending. So
yeah, no kidding. I mean, how many times, maybe per week or per month do you think you're having these issues with the cars?
Here recently, because a lot of these were purchased a year and a half ago, we're having a lot of issues where cars are just burning out. They're not working anymore.
Like the motor? Or?
Typically either the motor. I know that some of them, the transmission's gone out, things like that. So, yeah, just I guess wear and tear kind of things, but I definitely was expecting this to happen maybe 5 years down the road.
Okay. And then how often do you think these cars are breaking down on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis?
Maybe how many times per rep or how many times just in general?
I don't have an exact number for you. I would say that it's probably a couple of times a month that I'm getting calls from reps saying, hey, send AAA out or somebody, or depending on what the issue is, a tow truck, we're having to I mean, they're just, obviously they put a lot of miles on them.
Yeah, no kidding. And I'm still trying to, wrap my head around why they're breaking down so quick. It's not something we've ever heard of. And then as far as the downtime, how long do you think the cars are down before you get someone out there and get them to their next location for, the 10 customers each rep is?
Typically about an hour or two.
And that's per rep?
Yeah. Well, and I mean, obviously not all of them are breaking down on the side of the highway. Some of them, they're just starting to see issues. The fuel economy is not great on them anymore. So definitely not all of them are breaking down on a daily basis. That would be just crazy. But we are seeing some issues where reps will occasionally have a breakdown. So
the wear and everything.
Yeah.
What do you think, if you had a kind of estimate as far as a number, it could probably be rough. What do you estimate that's kind of costing you guys? Having to spend time where your reps aren't visiting your customers, they're getting paid salary, they're missing opportunities, and the cost of having to go and get these cars fixed.
Right, I would say I probably would be easier to put it in the form of a percentage.
Okay.
I would say we're probably anywhere from 15 to 25% loss.
Oh, wow.
as far as because rep time and then with the customers and then sending out someone to get them. I would say that the low end probably 15, but maybe on a worse week it's probably 25%. So definitely is a really large concern for us.
Yeah. And what are your directors?
They're upset about it. Obviously, we're losing money here. So.
And you probably want to impress them.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously, I want to be able to solve the issue myself, but I think that we can improve a lot of areas of the business if we can get this improved. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the things that you mentioned as far as quality, as far as endurance, maybe another factor you might have not mentioned could be, as far as like a good long-term relationship. We definitely, I think, over at Enterprise, we have quality. I don't think we've ever heard of anything within a year, even 5 years, that it breaks down and it's having all these issues. So I think that's something interesting, and I'm sorry, that those things are occurring. Is this a decision that you get to make, or is this kind of like you're gathering information and then you go to your managers?
I will be the deciding factor here.
Okay.
They've kind of put me in charge of the project. So.
Okay, perfect. Well, what kind of 3 things or 4 things besides maybe quality are you looking for?
Quality, obviously we need something that's a little bit more durable. Some of these locations are further out. We have them spread throughout all over the U.S. Good gas mileage is important, definitely for us, but also we like trucks just because it appeals more to the customer demographic that we're working with. So.
Okay, cool. And that's probably going to make your reps a lot happier.
Oh, definitely. I mean, who wants to drive a car around when you're working for the companies that they're selling to?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, perfect. Well, hey, do you have any other issues or things that you're hoping to nudge out of the way as well?
I think that's our main issue that we've. I mean, I feel like we've kind of addressed it, and I appreciate you asking the questions that you have and listening thoroughly to what the issue is. Okay,
so obviously we have a list of selections. We have quality, and we can go over the examples and what type of vehicles are there. How do you think that's going to impact as far as now that you have reliable cars and they're going to last you for years? We can have guarantees on everything we do, and the quality's there. How do you think that's going to overall affect your appearance to your managers and your team?
I feel like coming away, if we have those things, they're going to be very impressed. And I think this is just something they don't want to have to worry about. And so the fact that we're having to worry about it is kind of an inconvenience for the company.
Okay. Well, I would consider this a really good friendship. I was happy when we met that day at the conference. Well, hey, yeah, let's pull out maybe the list of cars we got. We can kind of talk about the quality, and I'll show you a bunch of reviews of companies we've worked with, that are similar that are doing sales, and we have sales reps guys using them.
That would be great, Oscar.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much.
Yep, absolutely.